Welcome to El Salvador. I'm in San Salvador for the first time, and the humidity is making my hair do all sorts of fun stuff. This trip started this morning. We had a 6:40 departure out of Philadelphia from Philly to Miami, and then Miami to San Salvador. I am the lead flight attendant. So far, it's been so good. I'm a little tired because I haven't had a lot of caffeine and I'm running on 4 hours of sleep because I flew in last night. I didn't fall asleep until like 12:30 or something, but that's okay. I got some caffeine, great crew, have my swimsuit on, and we're gonna head on down to the pool. Yeah, I'm very excited. The rest of the trip, meh, it's all right. I picked this up mostly to add another country to my list. So this is country number 24, I wanna say. Guatemala last month, which I didn't film because it was just a super short layover, like didn't even really count, but I did get a stamp. So Guatemala would have been 23. Kind of count it because technically, because I got the stamp, but I didn't get to explore, so meh. Does it count? Not really, but whatever. We got super lucky because it is sunny out and it was supposed to be thunderstorming the whole time that we were here. Here's the view. Got a little outdoor gym area and tennis court, basketball court. Gonna go ahead and eat my food while it's still warm. Glue my nail back on my thumb and head on down to the pool. I just got done eating, debated taking a nap, and decided, nope, I can take a nap at the pool in the sun. So here we go. For the better part of the afternoon, because that is what 4 hours of sleep combined with a few hours in the sun will do to you. It is 7:48 local time. We have a 4:41 van time, so we have to be up pretty early. I'm kind of hungry. I brought food and I might end up having to toss one of them coming back through customs. I don't really want to eat it because like I'm in El Salvador and the restaurant downstairs has pupusas, so I really want to go down and get some pupusas. So that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so I'm back in the room. The buffet was open and I went straight there, asked for the pupusas. The pupusas were room service. So, but I was already like committed to the buffet and it looked really good. So I'm waiting on the pupusas to come. But in the meantime, look at this deliciousness. We've got some fried rice, some veggies in butter and thyme, salad with pineapple, delicious, and ham and peppers, and then this is some sort of barbecue rib meat that looks freaking amazing. Let's go ahead and give the veggies a try though since we're here. That is really good. I'm really picky about cooked vegetables. I prefer my vegetables fresh, and when they're cooked and get all soggy and everything, I don't usually like them. but those are still crunchy. They're not too cooked. All right, let's try this fried rice. Yee. Oh yeah, yeah, I'm here for this. This was the move. This was definitely the move. That is fresh AF. Oh wow. The pupusas are here. The pupusas are here. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm so excited. So I got 2 queso pupusas and 2 beef pupusas. Ooh. With corn tortillas. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, look at that. All right. Wow. Okay, let's go for the beef now. Oh yeah. I should have done all 4 beef. Not that the queso isn't bad, but the beef is just, it's right there. Oh, it's so good. What is this? Homemade hot sauce, I believe. Wow. That's delicious. That is delicious. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and eat my pupusas and go to bed. So I will see you all in the morning. Welcome to Hartford, Connecticut. I already took my pantyhose off because they had to go. I was over it. All right, let's check out this view. Not much to write home about. Today was a day, but I need to get out of this uniform and put my stuff away real quick, and then I will fill y'all in. It started right out the gate, literally, like before we even got out the gate. So we had a very early departure. 6:01 was supposed to be our departure. It had been thunderstorming all night, and it was still thunderstorming in the morning, pretty bad. I mean, like there were lightning strikes right next to the airport. So we get there, gate agent, we like barely have enough time to like check all of our equipment, and the gate agents are already trying to board. Captain said, no, because we're not going anywhere for at least an hour. So he comes out, tells the gate agent, and calls dispatch. Dispatch says, okay, we'll wait for 30 minutes. And then they couldn't get like a clear picture of the radar to figure out what the storm was doing. So at 30 minutes, they pushed back another 15 minutes. And then they pushed back another 15 minutes. We ended up being like a little over an hour delayed going out of San Salvador. A lot of it was weather, and then there's also a volcano like right there by the airport too. So the captain was like, yeah, I'm not trying to navigate this thunderstorm with lightning strikes on one side and right above us with the volcano on the other. So we get out of San Salvador. Everybody, like all the passengers were super nice though. Luckily, I mean, we had to sit in Miami, so it didn't delay. That wasn't the reason that our second flight to Bradley was delayed. I wish that was just the only reason that our flight to Bradley was delayed. The plane that we flew into Bradley came into Miami from Santo Domingo. There's like 3 different things that have to happen before us as the crew are even allowed on the plane. By the time we were allowed on, it was delayed like 30-45 minutes. We didn't actually take off until a little over an hour after we were supposed to, because there was some weather around Miami, and so they were making the planes wait like 30 miles between each takeoff, whereas usually it's, I don't even know what it usually is, but it's not that much, which adds up when there's a lot of planes that are taking off. So yeah, we didn't end up departing, like actually taking off, until about an hour and a half after we were supposed to. So we were supposed to get in about 4:15, and we didn't get in until 5:30, 5:45, and we have like an 11-hour layover now, which is rough. We have a 4:40 van time, so I'm going to be trying to go to sleep pretty early. And tomorrow we just do, what's tomorrow? Bradley to Charlotte, and then Charlotte to Philly. There's no deadheaders listed on the flight on Charlotte to Philly. I haven't checked to see if there's any standbys listed who could take the jump seat, like who could potentially work it, but we'll see if there's any commuters on it tomorrow that are in uniform that would be willing to work it for me, and that way I don't have to work it Charlotte to Philly and then catch my commute home, because we get in at like 11:30 and my commuting flight isn't until 1:56. If I could be done at like 9:30 or 10 and like be home by like 10 or 10:30 instead of be home by 3:34, that would be amazing. That'd be clutch. So I don't know, we shall see. We'll see what happens. I'm expecting to have to work, but hoping for the best. I am back in Charlotte. I am home. I am done. Was not able to get somebody to work my last live leg, so I did Bradley International to Charlotte to Philly. Sat for 2 hours for my commuting flight home. Got the jump seat back, and now I am back in Charlotte. Today went pretty well. It was another early morning. The only thing is, I don't know if I just wasn't catered properly, like if they, not me, but the incoming flight into Bradley, Hartford, whatever. I don't know if they just weren't catered correctly, like double provisioned, or if the flight attendant that was working the incoming flight just didn't realize that we don't get catered in Bradley, because I barely had anything for my first class passengers. We were the first flight out in the morning, so the plane had stayed overnight, and usually if it stays overnight it is catered, but in this case it was not, and I don't know if the flight attendant just didn't know that or what. He or she also left the galley a complete mess. I mean, stuff was everywhere. I didn't know what was going on, so I had to basically reset the galley, kind of reset a cart. We had to ask for fresh ice because all of the ice had melted, which is usual. That, I mean, that wasn't really a big deal. It was the first flight of the day, and the plane had been sitting all night. I was able to pull together a beverage cart with the exception of like the mixers, so the club sodas, the Bloody Marys, like Bloody Mary mixes, cran apple, basically the non-sodas. Those were more or less all gone. The kicker is I didn't have an accompaniment. I can never say that word, but a snack that goes with the drink. Usually it's a snack basket or a little like bag of snack mix. I had nothing of the sort, So, like I said, I don't know if catering just didn't provide it, didn't double provision, or if they did and the first flight attendant didn't realize that it was supposed to be for me and my first class, and so they just used everything. Luckily, everybody was very understanding. They were all very nice, and I always give out little like thank you note card thingies to our executive platinum members, which there are kind of like our most frequent flyers, and then my first class. Whenever I'm the lead, I try to give them out to first class. And then on my Charlotte to Philly, I had a check ride, which means that my supervisor was on the flight, just basically making sure that I was doing everything correctly, which she said I was doing wonderful, and she didn't have anything to say other than that I was doing great, and she said thank you because I make her job easy. And I said thank you to her because she made my whole ordeal of having everything stolen very easy. She was absolutely amazing. So overall, it was a really great day. It was a really good trip. Some pretty early mornings, but hey, that's okay because that usually means that we get done early and that I make it home and when the sun is still shining. That is going to wrap up today's vlog, so I am going to get going. I will see you all very, very soon. Until next time, work hard, be kind, and spark up vibes. I love you all. Goodbye!